Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to a brand new Conquest videos. In this one I'll show you some of the teams that I used in Sector 1 to make progress both towards Sector and Global Feats. So all these battles will play nicely together if you're following along my daily plan for the Conquest. If you haven't seen it yet, there will link in the description below to my SWGOH for Life tool where you can go ahead and check it out if you find it useful. But for now, let's just start off here by first looking at the global feats, and you probably know by now that some of these feats aren't as we thought they would be, or the description is incorrect or something's going on. I'll point it out. Obviously, defeating 500 enemies, easy, light side, dark side teams, nothing too crazy. However, this one, I want my armor, win 20 battles with the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. It turns out it's not the Mandalorian, but it's Beskar Mandalorian. That's right. So it's either a typo in the description or they coded the wrong Mando in the feat tracker. I'm not sure. I will have to now update my daily plan to include obviously Beskar Mando there for these feats. I'll do that after I do this video. Just want to get this out to you as quickly as I can. And then the rest, New Hope, yeah, with Luke Skywalker and Old Ben. And then we have all the other feats as well with Vader, Jedi, Luke, and obviously the deployable cooling systems. You have to win 250 battles to get that data disk, but I don't know, just seems way too many battles to be honest. And then of course we got these two where you have to first complete the New Hope one to get critical over, and then the one for massively overpowered. So it's kind of like a feat within a feat, really. But anyway, let's hop now over into Sector 1. Oh yeah, Conquest Pass Plus. I think I'll pass on it, CG, thank you. So anyway, let's look at here now the feats first in Sector 1. Just to remind ourselves, have to defeat 50 enemies with bounty hunters, win 5 battles with no tanks in your squad. 5 battles. The description says 5 battles, but the figure there shows 14. So again, looks like a description there, error on the CG's part, just a typo there. Oh boy. Anyway, gain foresight 60 times and attempt to inflict blind 40 times. So straightforward, very, there's a lot of teams that can actually do all these feats. I'll just show you some of the ones I used for my daily plan. So if you're following along, you'll be able to see what's going on. Alright, so here we go. Let's just first kick off now by looking at the data disk. Let's see what we got here. Okay, looks like Volatile Accelerator is making a comeback. Defensive Formation, that's a new one, but it's only white. So I think I'll just pick up the green Zealous Ambition disc. I mean, you can't go wrong with Zealous Ambition disc, right? Because it just gives so much extra offense to your support and healer characters. So that's pretty neat. Nice disc, I think, for me to start off here. Alright, and this is also new, the challenge path. So they will now be highlighting both there in the modifiers tab and on the map, as you've seen, the kind of a sort of yellowish tints those nodes form. Alright, let's first knock out some bounty hunter battles to begin with, because remember we have to defeat 50 enemies with bounty hunter units. So just going with Bossk Lead here versus Phoenix, because they don't have a pre-taunt, so we can just quickly get our contract going. And whenever OG Mando critically hits, obviously he's feeding turn meter to your team. So this is just beginning of Sector 1, so enemies aren't that fast yet. Short running these guys shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoop. Let's heal that up. Let's just get him out, but he's got now these backup plans, so we'll have to take him out twice. No, that's okay. Here we go. One hit, another hit, perfect. Now let's go after Chopper. He's debuffed, so we'll get a double tap from Django. Another message says boom, boom. Here we go. Just hit autoplay, and this one is in the bag. Very, very easy here to begin with. Obviously, it's Sector 1. All right, moving on. Let's do actually another bounty hunter battle. Now this one will actually be versus Padme with stat fast retribution. It seems like everyone's favorite modifier, it seems. However, for this one I will switch over to Aurra Lead, just because obviously as soon as, you know, we critically hit somebody, cannot be able to taunt, and then we might not be able to get our contra going. So versus Padme, I just find Aurra to work really well. Let's jump into the battle and let's just get his contract triggered, get a taunt up and a frenzy, just target Kenobi. Don't want to really upset Anakin too much. Perfect. All right, let's get hopefully some ability blocks on the board. Let's see if we can get a 2-turn ability block on Anakin. Unfortunately not. A lot of these bounty hunters, they do have bounty hunters also. They will come back if they are taken out. Okay. Oh, Anakin didn't use his AoE. Okay, that's weird. I'll take it. Okay, there we go. Put a hit over there. Oh, here comes the AoE. But obviously both Boba there and Mando, you know, they had bounty hunters also. They popped right back up. Let's go ahead there, nuke Anakin. And I'll just go ahead and finish off these guys here. Come on, get her out. Ugh. Come on, yeah. Okay. Come on, Ahsoka. There we go. That should finish her off. And boom, there we go. 2 bounty hunter battles out of it. That's really enough for today. I'll come back, as you've seen if following along my daily plan. Just come back here to Sector 1 and kind of do 2 bounty hunter battles every day. Alright, moving on, we got a squad of Geos here, and we are going to do a Jedi battle now. So this is really primarily aimed with both Yodas here, that you know, keep spreading Foresight as many times as you can. Jedi Travan, he himself adds Foresight to himself on his turn meter swap ability, and you know, you might as well be able there to apply blind with Jedi Knight look on his special attack on one of the Geos. That will a little bit help you towards the blind fit. But anyway, just get a stun on everybody, get, I guess, what am I doing? Let's just get Foresight up. Let's just try and stall this battle out as long as we can. Yeah, let's get more Foresight up. So there you go, got gain Foresight there 10 times. Keep going, boom, boom. All right, on purpose took out Geo Brute first. Hopefully they can get a turn and resummon somebody. But as you can see, Grandmaster Yoda, his support, he's hitting pretty hard already as is anyway, but you know, in combination with Zealous Ambition Days here, he's really tearing his team apart. I'm just gonna do that, see if I can get Yoda for another turn in here, so maybe he can give me some more Foresight. Doesn't look like, but you know, also Yoda on his basic, whenever he hits an enemy above 50% health, he will also grant himself Foresight on basic. So lots of chances to gain Foresight with both Yodas here in your team. So let's go ahead, check it out. There you go, gain Foresight 19 times in a single battle without really trying too hard. Alright, so moving on, let's go over onto the next battle now. We just got some bounty hunter here, Bossk lead, over prepared to, but you know, Sector 1 should still be good to go. So one of the teams here to help you a little bit, I guess, with blind, you could just do Rey with the droids and blind. Obviously you can use CLS as well with 3PO and Chewie, but I just think like it's good a little bit to save your CLS, because remember we have that feat where we have to win battles with Farmboy Luke and Old Ben, and then you can save your, you know, the CLS trio for those guys, and then 3PO can go here with Rey and droids for a couple of battles, just to get blind out once. I'm trying to stall the battle here if I can get to another blind, but the issue is that while 3PO and Chewie counts as a droid, so you get all that bonus turn meter from BB-8's unique to begin with. He's not resistant, so like the rest of the team here, so he won't be gaining bonus turn meter, obviously whenever you do expose and things like that. So just trying to here a little bit stall out as much as I can, just picking up the footage because I was stalling really hard. So there you go. I got 3PO and Chewie. I need, come on, buddy, get a turn. He's got his ability ready to be used. At the same time, also here we're stalling the battle. Obviously, can keep using smoke screen there from R2 that he keeps giving Foresight. Rey training she herself, she's getting Foresight as well. So also while you're waiting, trying to see if you can get another blind down with Chewbacca. It doesn't look like. Oh, there you go. I got one, another one there. You can also, you know, start putting out the Foresight, let's spreading Foresight a little bit with these guys. All right, Rey and droids, very nice team. pretty much, you know, here for first couple of phases because of that extra bonus turn meter to begin with. You don't need crazy mods on these guys. All right, let's see how we're doing. There we go. Almost halfway through the Foresight. Got blind out as well a few times. Obviously, you do have to do now some battles with no tanks in the squad. It's not 5, it's actually 14. Let's see what this we got. Oh, okay, Entrench is back. Thermal exhaust is back. What else we got? I think I'll go for entrenched, because especially in you know, later sectors where enemies hit harder, they're faster. I was here debating to go for thermal exhaust because it is a blue thermal exhaust disc, right? But in the end, I opted out for entrenched because mentioned before, getting extra survivability for your team, especially in later phases when enemies are so fast. You can use Padme lead. You start off with all this protection up, and you can't be critically hit out of the gate. Perfect for going against all those insanely fast Phoenix teams, so you can't get critically hit. But anyway, more about it in later videos. Here we go. We got here a squad of separatists, you know, not really threatening here, not even with General Grievous. And I'll just do here CLS squad here. Obviously not using 3PO because I'm saving him for the rating that I showed you earlier. And not using Old Ben because he's a tank. Remember, we have to get some battles now in with no tanks for Sector 1. But I did bring in 3PO and Chewie as well here, so hopefully he can get his blind out a couple of times. But here in Sector 1, obviously enemies are quite squishy, so sometimes, you know, you take them out too fast, especially once these guys get going. Come on, give me a stun. Ah, he dodged. Captain Han, I brought you for one reason alone, to get me a daze there on B2. No daze, unfortunately, so we'll have to take him out. So I got only 4 targets to blind here. Man, CLS is too good here, too good. See if we can get a stun, perfect. Okay, more counterattacks. What's with the dodging, man? Captain Han can't hit anything. See if we can maybe get a stun on Dooku. There we go. Push back Drodeka. Just trying to stall out here, but yeah, CLS is just too powerful here. But anyway, you know, at least you get blind out once per battle, and you know, by the time you get to the end of sector, you more or less hopefully should be done with blind feat. Otherwise, you know, you can always come back next day and do a couple of more battles. All right, here we go. We got Bad Batch. They're not over prepared, so again, they won't be too fast. Obviously, we got a global feat, right, where we do have to defeat enemies with Vader. So what I'll do here, I'll bring in Maul lead, just to give us some extra turn meter to begin with, to make sure we outrun these enemies. And then I'll bring in the Sith Empire trio, and you know, so hopefully they can use fear to keep these guys under control while we are lining up hits with Vader. So we go, going to Merciless first. Probably just want to do a Force Crush over here. Let's see if we can get some ability blocks now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do basic over there, another basic. See if we can get more ability blocks. No ability block there over on Omega. Did get it on Hunter, perfect. You know what? Let's just do another AoE here. I don't think this should take anybody out. Let's fear, dispel the taunt on Wrecker, get a shock. He's feared. Okay, let's fear Omega because she's not ability blocked. I'm not gonna do an AoE here. I'm just gonna do basic here. I'll just let kind of Vader try and take these guys out. Let's see if this will be enough. Boom, down he goes. All right, so kill number 1 for Vader. Just gonna do basic actually again. Just let Vader do all the heavy lifting in this one. Okay, basic, yeah. All right, another round of Merciless. Let's see if basic will finish Echo, perfect. And I'm just going to probably chuck the Culling Blade there. Let's see how Omega is doing. Yeah, I think that should be enough, right? There we go. And let's see if we can line up hits on these guys. 1 hit, perfect. There we go. So we got 4 hits over there, I think, with Vader in one battle. So I think that's pretty good. And there you go. Fortunately, a Wrecker there was able to survive until Darth Revan, taking him out. There you go. You know, you can use any sort of Vader team, but here in Conquest, I just like to utilize Maul lead a lot, just because of the extra turn meter gain you gain out of the gate. We've got another Bad Batch squad right here, but for this one, because, you know, we do have to use Beskar Mandalorian, not OG Mandalorian as we initially thought. So you have obviously a couple of ways of going about it. You can, if you do have Maul, you can just use Mandalorians here and then chuck in Boba as the 5th character, and these guys obviously will carry the battle quite easily for you, because obviously once Maul gets going, there's no stopping him, as you can see. Boom, there he goes. Alright, going after Hunter next. You know what, let's just finish him off. There we go. I was trying again to stall out the battle to see if I can get a hit with Boba, because remember, here in Sector 1 we do have to defeat enemies with bounty hunters, and Boba is a bounty hunter, right? So if he would get a kill in there, that would help as well. Alright, moving on, let's do another Beskar Mandalorian here battle. This one I'll do Beskar Mandalorian lead. So yeah, here, before I go, actually, let me just show you. There we go, it did count. Because initially I did 2 bounty hunter battles, as I've shown you in the beginning of the battle with OG Mandalorian. Didn't count, and it was quite quickly brought to everybody's attention on across the Discord servers that, yeah, we have to use Beskar Mandalorian for this one. So I just wanted to verify that it did really count, and it did. So we can do another one here. Just checking how we're doing here. So apart from no tanks in your squad, I think I'm doing quite good here, making quite nice progress. Alright, let's hop now into another battle. Alright, over prepare 2 bounty hunters under Django lead. So what I'll do actually, I will do, obviously you do need Beskar in there. I'll just do Beskar Mando lead, Boba Fett obviously for the feet, bringing in Chewbacca, probably Han as well. Because my IG and Quill, they're not very useful at all. There you go, they're gear 8, but obviously if you do have Quill and IG, you know, just slot them in here, especially in Sector 1, and I think as long as you have a good speed on Quill, you should be able to get things going. I don't, so I'm just bringing Commander Ahsoka Tano as well in here. Hopefully she can boost the team, she's a scoundrel, right? Hopefully we can get this win here versus these bounty hunters. I'm going to start actually here Bossk first, so he doesn't taunt, and let's put Shen actually on Chewbacca, because he'll be assisting a lot, right? Attacking out of turn. Get a stun on Django, perfect. Because on our Django lead, if he gets his burning out, we won't be able to gain bonus turn meter when we are burning. Let's see if we can push back turn meter on Aurra, perfect. Let's go into poop stance now with Mando, come on. Alright, yeah, they're putting some hits on us now, okay. Just keep going after Bossk. Let's see if we can get another stun on Django. He resisted. Oh boy, they got burning. Okay, here we go, yep. Push back turn meter now on Boba. Alright, here we go. Whistling Birds will prevent revives, so let's just go ahead, take out Boba and Bossk and Django. Woo! Beskar Mando doing some heavy lifting here. Let's just go ahead, knock out Aurra, perfect. Get a stun on Cad Bane, and there we go. Let's just finish off this battle. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be trying out obviously some sort of Beskar Mando lead team there, and as well more Mandalorians, because you know we do have to use that Beskar Mando. Alright, so that's what I'll be doing going forward. Anyway, let's move on to the next battle now. Also, one of the teams to help you with the Foresight feat is Bad Batch. So if you do have these guys now, you know, I think it's Tex AoE will grant you Foresight to your guys. Alright, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but luckily, you know, Bad Batch, once you do get a turn, boom, there we go. Cleanse that off, got Foresight up. Now, Echo gets a turn, removes all the buffs, dazes everybody. Obviously, because of Vader Lino decide these dots won't expire. Let's go ahead, get defense up. Okay, let's see who needs healing up. Everybody's in good health, actually. Oh, haha, beautiful. All right, I just finished off Stormtrooper there, and there you go. Gained Foresight here 5 times in a single battle with the Bad Batch squad. All right, so it's pretty good progress towards that Foresight feat. Now we got here Hux lead first order, so let's take care of, you know, the Farmboy Luke. Where are you, buddy? Farmboy Luke, where are you? Up a little bit. There you go. So the Old Ben and Farmboy Luke feat, right? We have to do kind of 2 battles a day with these guys. That's why I've been kind of saving my CLS a little bit. Obviously versus Hux, as long as he's alive and he's got advantage, you won't be able to gain bonus turn meter. That's why I just go all out after him. Come on, there we go. Now unfortunately here, Farmboy Luke obviously is very squishy, so he took guard from my CLS. So it take a little bit longer to burn these guys down than normally. But anyway, I get Sith Trooper out. Obviously want to prioritize First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot because he's got an AoE. Because you know, you do want to keep your Farmboy Luke alive, obviously, so you can free start the node, so you don't have to waste another attempt and go ahead and redo this. Alright, let's see if we can actually finish off Kalo now, because he will keep healing whenever we hit him. But at least luckily it's not a Kalo and a Musclead, right? That would be even tougher. But anyway, let's get some buffs going, so hopefully we can line up a big hit with Han whenever he gets another turn here. Come on, Han, give me a turn. Boom, there we go, perfect. Alright, so there you go. Again, you know, kind of using CLS here with Farmboy Luke and Old Ben. Versus some squishy teams here in Sector 1. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look at the data disk so far. What else we got? Okay, it's opportunistic support, so that's a new disk. And it's green, so, and only 1 dot, so I think I'll pick this one up. I would much rather have the protection one or the stacking offense one. But for now, to begin with, you know what? I'll take it and see, you know, if it can be useful or not further down the line. Alright, we got Dooku here. I think versus Separatists, I like to take in Night Sisters. Obviously, maybe not the ideal Separatist lineup there because of Django. If Django defeats obviously one of your guys during his turn, so you know, on counterattacks or assist, he won't prevent revives only during his turn. But now we got Dooku, he hide everybody in stealth, so we are forced to go after B2. I'm just gonna do an AoE here, boom! And this is also where Zealous Ambition disc as well plays nicely with Night Sisters, because obviously they're Daka. Let's get a stun on Django. Daka, Talzin, and Asajj will be hitting very hard. There you go, 90k on a non-critical hit with Asajj. Oh boy, sorry, with Talzin. So there you go, even though Django there, he did take out Asajj because it was on a counter attack, or was it an assist? I didn't exactly see what happened. You know, Asajj still came back, so you know, it wasn't too bad in the end. There we go, finish off nude, just a casual 114k hit there from Asajj thanks to the Zealous Ambition disc. Alright, so this is the final battle for today's video, so let's see at the end of Sector 1 after a playthrough, how we doing? Doing pretty good progress, kind of halfway through the blind feat. Did defeat 15 enemies with bounty hunters, good progress there, and you know, the no tanks feat as well. I'll just complete this when I come back every day in Sector 1 to do a couple of CLS 3PO battles there without tanks. I think that should be good. Let's see how we're doing now with the global feats. Obviously we got a lot of light side battles in. We got as well 3 battles here with Farmboy Luke and Old Ben. Okay, then 26 battles. I did 2 battles with Mandalorian and Boba, Beskar Mandalorians, that's pretty good. Vader, Jedi Luke, 9 to begin with. I was hoping to do more, but definitely we need to do some more dark side battles. Hopefully in Sector 2 we'll have more chances to actually do some of those dark side battles. And let's look at the final my kind of data this set after playing through Sector 1. I got offensive buffs, opportunistic support, Leader's Resolve, Zealous Ambition, Perseverance, and Entrenched. So kind of, you know, very versatile data disc, probably nothing like Conquest breaking so far. But I did see, obviously, some of those data disc that people share on my Discord, that Amplify Icon is making a comeback, so it's Volatile Accelerator. So, you know, we can still, looks like we'll be able to put together all those Conquest breaking data disc set we used to in previous Conquests. I myself haven't come across all of them yet. I definitely want to prioritize the new ones to test them out. Alright guys, hopefully you find this video useful and helpful. Just, you know, here in Sector 1 showing you some teams to complete those feats. I'll see you in Sector 2 video, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.